I feel like, especially with America, like we don't really have an identity, like as a
No, but
culture.
we do
We're just like a
though.
mix. We don't really. We just have. It's a mix of cultures.
Well, yeah, but
That's
all
our
countries are
culture.
mixed. Okay, yes, but they're all mixes of cultures. But then it's like something new comes from the mix. You know, I like the melting pot analogy, but the thing is, once you mix all of the ingredients from the melting pot together, you get something that is uniquely American.
Which what
America,
would you say is unique about it though?
I mean, I don't know. It's kind of hard to pin down something as esoteric as culture, but it does exist. If you are a if you're a second or third generation immigrant, if you are like an American that was born in America, I don't know, you feel it, like I don't mean to sound like
But that's more
a
of like
patriot nut, but like,
I don't feel that's culture though. That's just identity.
well,
Culture is like
is culture
what
not
makes you
is
that
culture
like
not weaved with identity?
it is weaved, but it's like you
And
can
I
have
mean,
identity with culture, but you can't.
as for culture, it's pretty clearly derived from Western Europe, and then you combine that with the principles of liberal democracy and freedom and personal responsibility. These are all things that we talk about a lot on this podcast. They are fundamentally American values, and our culture reflects that. I mean, we're crazy about our guns. We have kind of an obesity epidemic because we feel that we have, the freedom to choose what goes inside our bodies. And some of those, including myself, maybe take it a little too far, but that's the key point. There is an American culture. I think if I tried to describe it, I would tumble on my own words, but it's there. I mean, maybe it's different because America's a fairly new country, all things considered, but like we we are we are myth making our own American identity, and it is separate from the immigrants that created us.
You understand? I don't
And
know.
then when immigrants come in afterward, now that there is this American cultural identity, I think it does make sense that they at least somewhat assimilate and integrate to maintain social cohesion. And you know, if somebody comes to America, they should come here to be Americans, not hyphen Americans. You feel me?
So we're saying that they should just let go of all their like past,
I
like
mean,
their
not
ancestors and everything.
well. I wouldn't say let go. I mean, obviously, it's important to remember your roots, where you came from. But I mean, like,
You should assimilate.
yeah. And the other thing is, like, I don't know why you can't both be proud of where you came from and be proud of where you are. I mean, if immigrants weren't proud of America and like wanted to be there, why would they immigrate?
Well, maybe it's because like they like their culture, but their country at the state it is right now is horrible. Like for example, Mexico, their government is still fixing themselves, and in certain places, like they're getting better. Like for example, their gas prices at a certain point, were way cheaper than ours. But that's just most produce over there, most stuff. But like especially with the police over there, the corruption, like it just was really bad down there, and that's what's over here is not as bad, even though it's still pretty bad.
Yeah, I mean, but doesn't that seem like a problem that should be solved in Mexico, not a
But
problem that
yeah,
should be avoided by going to America?
but wouldn't you want your kids to have a better life, to not be exposed to those dangerouses?
It does kind of seem like in that context, America is the safe haven.
Well, yeah, that's what it's always been, viewed as.
That's 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 aspiration. Is it? Is it not? America is a brighter future. In this context of the Mexican immigrant fleeing fleeing Mexico to go to America, it's because America provides more opportunities for them and their kids. How is it
Yeah.
not fair then that those kids should aspire to become Americans? right?
Fair. I mean, I feel like what they should do, immigrants, is learn the language. Obviously, like
Yes,
I hate when
absolutely.
people in the streets just like speak Spanish, especially to like you go into a store and you start speaking Spanish. I feel like that's stupid as fuck.
Yeah,
Speak English. Oh my fucking gosh, I'm as a Mexican, I do not want to hear Spanish. All right, this is America. All right, yes, we are in Los Angeles, but like, or in California, or anywhere in fucking near the border, like, come on, speak English. You came to this country to find a better life. At least like try to have that life, you know?
yeah. Or even just like, you know, maybe if you're not going to speak English, at the very least teach it to your kids, right?
Well, that's what the school's for. Like I'm pretty sure this
In an
the
ideal
kids.
world where the public school system isn't fucking dog shit.
Well, yeah, well, that's good. Well, that's good. It's free. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
If colleges were free, well, like,
Yeah, they would be like public schools.
yeah, that'd be shit.
Literally. Yeah.
Literally shit. That's why California community school services is also dog shit.
Yeah, real.
Worry about leaving a better planet for our kids. How about leaving better kids for our planet? Entire generation offended at everything, getting mad that a human thinks all lives matter. We don't need black or white or left or right. What we need is common sense. We need balance. We're all in the same boat. Why you trying to make holes? If they sink, we sink. This is madness.